landing hard and clean. The judges love it, and he got the scores. He was rewarded for it. So good on Etta Luciano. That's great for him. Jeff, unfortunately, has been knocked out.
Alex Arunga, Eder Luciano, the giant killer, taking
Wow.
out Jeff Hubbard in round number 3, heat number 5. That is a big heat right there for
Yep.
Jeff Hubbard. He has been knocked into combination land as well.
Wow. Yeah.
Holy mackerel. Eder Luciano, 7.5 wave was enough to knock Jeff Hubbard down into third and out of the competition. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I was getting lost on talking and everything. Didn't notice that.
I know.
So I knew that Etta would get a good score. I didn't realize it was going to be such a high score. So
Oh,
wow.
doctor.
Jeez. All right.
So there you have it. In
have to regroup.
Heat number 5, Jeff Hubbard has been knocked out of the competition, and Omri Laverne earlier was knocked out of the competition. So some big names are starting to fall down.
Yep. That's some power hitters. And we've got some big names in this next one too, with Hardy and Tamega, and Jose as well. So anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Oh yeah,
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good heat.
Jose Otavio.
Octavio, yeah, Jose.
You type his name into the YouTube search box, and whatever videos come up, you're going to be amazed.
Yeah, exactly. I was watching a lot of the clips before I came over here just to try and get understand the wave a little bit and get psyched, and yeah, I saw a couple of Jose and Dudu and Giuliano. Man, these guys are crazy. Some of the waves they're hitting, like the sections, that
Massive.
lunatics.
This is going to be the heat to watch. Ryan
Yeah.
Hardy in red, Guillermo Tamega in yellow, and Jose Otavio in the blue jersey. This is going to be pretty exciting to watch. We have a 30-minute heat, 12-wave maximum. Two waves will be scored.
Yep.
One of these guys, we'll call this the end
Yes,
of the road.
this will be the end of the
here
road.
for the Itacoatiara Pro, sponsored by Pride, Useki.com, and Net.
Yep. Thank you, sponsors. Couldn't have happened without you.
Yes, exactly.
But I hope it's not my good friend there, Hardy. I hope he doesn't get knocked out. He's a bit of a legend. Old hard balls.
I love that guy.
Yeah. You see a couple of little wedges starting to move down the beach. Let's see if yellow, there's Tamiga. He likes to get busy, Tamiga. Well, I don't know this past year or two, but he was always well known for being he always wanted to be the first one to catch a wave.
Yes.
He always wanted to be the first one to catch one. So I wonder if that'll, if one of those tactics will work out here, because it's with just being in a beach break, it can really bite you in the bum if you just sit there and wait, because people get busy and all of a sudden you're down by 9 and you haven't caught a wave yet.
And
So
it
this-
seems to, we saw it in the last few days that you really have to let the wave come to you. But
Yeah.
it looks like the sand has moved around a little bit, so that you can probably set yourself up to a peak.
Yeah.
But still, it's coming in everywhere.
Yeah, it is coming in everywhere. Yeah, you need to kind of have a basic plan, but things change, so you need to be able to move with it. The good thing it looks like at the moment is the strong rips that have kind of been plaguing the contest area seem to be as strong now, so that kind of works as well. That kind of helps too. So it's good, nice clean riding. Hopefully we'll get to see.
Once again, welcome everybody. Manny V here with Andrew Lester in the hot seat, bringing you the live feed from the Itacoatiara Pro, sponsored by Pride, Usek.com, and Net. This is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
The round number 3, action, out in the water.
There's
Heat number
Tamiga
6.
getting his
Guillermo
first wave.
Tamega.
He's going around this section. Here he goes. Here he goes. Bang! Big ARS.
Holy
Oh,
mackerel.
and he's not finished. Beautiful.
jeez.
Yeah, good opening wave. He
Yeah.
loves getting that first wave. He just loves it.
He means business.
Yep. So that was a good opening score. That would have been in the mid-5s, maybe even a 6. But Galami off to a flying start. And now Ryan's just looking there going, all right, well, now what? But that was good. That was really good. Comes around this section. You can see he's a smart rider, isn't he? You can just see it coming. Goes up. Hits it cleanly too. Just bang. Nice big flip. That would have been pretty hard to land too. There's so much water moving sideways. It would have been really hard for him to make that. We've got Jose.
Jose Otavio dropping in on this, finding a little barrel on the
Oh.
inside, and he comes out.
Oh,
No,
almost.
Looked
Pulled
like
it-
he was going to come out of there,
Yeah.
but something happened.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, a little Houdini. little bit of a tube. But yeah, look at this. Isn't this beautiful, Manny?
Oh man, this place is
Those
paradise.
mountains. Oh, it's epic. I can't believe it's taken me so long. As we see the replay here of Jose just pulling in this little tube. Still open there for him for a little bit, and then I think that just section there drops on him and just push him down. But it's only 25 minutes still to go. Both probably just getting warmed up, getting used to it. There he is, 32 years of age, 76 kilos, the wild card from Brazil, absolute legend, really good guy.
Well deserved wild card right
very
there
well
for
deserved.
Jose Otavio.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, we know round 4 may come up, so we're gonna let you get ready, get
Thank you.
prepared.
Yep.
Any last words before you head out?
No, just thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks all the locals here at Itacoatiara for sharing their beach with us, and loving life here. Really enjoying it.
Yes, get out there.
Stay tuned. Keep watching.
Yes. Good luck. Good luck, brother.
Thanks, Manny. There's Etta.
Eder Luciano, you see guys walking up with 2 boards. Now that there are different conditions at play, they're taking 1 or 2 boards down there. Two boards to have a chance to switch it up if they need to. They could be a little bit more stiff than the other one, a little bit more soft. It depends on what they're after as far as the equipment is concerned. Alex Uranga is a happy camper right there. So this last heat number 5, detrimental for Jeff Hubbard, and unfortunately could not push through as Alex Uranga and Eder Luciano stomp out the giant Jeff Hubbard. Unreal. Steve Action Jackson back in the hot seat. Welcome back, Jackson.
What's going on, Manny?
Whoa, how's those shades?
You like those, huh? I don't need those here in the booth.
Yeah, it's bright out there. The sun has finally come out here in Itacoatiara. Ryan Hardy's first wave up and riding.
Ryan driving down the line, finding a little tube section. Not quite able to make a clean exit, but does ride through it. Looking for a little something else on the inside, but decides to turn around. So that'll conclude that one for Ryan Hardy. Yes.
It's beautiful outside, Manny.
Oh, man.
The sun is out. People are coming out on the beach. There's people out in the water surrounding the contest zone. It's actually feeling pretty hot outside.
I can't wait to get out there. I got my trunks on. I'm ready to jump in that water as soon as the broadcast is over. This is paradise, people.
You were about this close to losing me, Manny. Mike Stewart was like, I want to go body surfing. You want to come?
Oh, I would have killed you. Look at this. Guilherme Tamega down the beach. Nice clean roll through the lip right there. Textbook Guilherme roll right there. Guilherme coming out full steam. 5.75 on his first wave. And that wave right there will only add on to his score. Again, 30-minute heat. Top 2 waves will be scored. 12-wave maximum. 2 riders out of the 3 will advance on to round number 4. Another look.
Here's a replay of Guilherme Tamega driving up from the bottom, projecting out. Nice clean roll, arms extended on that. Makes the landing. Comes out of the white water. Nice ride for Tamega. And you know what? While I'm on air, I'd like to say thanks to Mike Stewart. Not only was he courteous enough to come up here and join me in the booth for a couple of heats, but even treated me to some organic snacks afterwards.
Oh, you lucky dog. I have not had an acai bowl yet, and I'm kicking myself in the butt.
I cannot believe I'm going to have to do something about this and take you somewhere for some frozen acai, maybe with a little granola mixed in.
Yes.
And get you going on the acai. Until then, you'll just have to deal with one of these organic acai energy bars.
All right, I'll take it. Either way, I need to get something in my system. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen. 21 minutes remaining. Round number 3, heat number 6 out in the water. We have Guilherme Tamega in the yellow jersey, Ryan Hardy in the red jersey, and taking a look, Jose Otavio down the beach.
His buddies call him Zay. Here he is driving down the line, going for the air roll spin, gets it around on this smaller wave, still riding, still looking for the section, and reverses off of that end section, and it dropped down to about a foot. But working that one for all it's worth.
Can you take me to somewhere where I can buy those little hot pants that all the guys are wearing down there?
You want a Speedo?
Yeah, I want a Speedo.
Hey, when in Rio.
Ryan Hardy taking a look.
Woo! Are you sure they don't want a pair of those leopard print stretch pants to go running in?
Yeah.
For those of you who weren't watching earlier, people running on the beach. Stretch pants very popular down here for exercising in. So you see a lot of the ladies cruising around in them. Every once in a while, you'll see a really wild pattern or animal print on them, and it's just very eye-catching. So anyway,
Look at this, Ryan Hardy out the back.
Ryan Hardy up and riding, drops down, drives off the bottom. Nice invert off of that section. Nice clean projection off of that. You know, to make a little old school reference, I used to look through the pages of Bodyboarding Magazine and watch Howley Reeves do airs like that. Now, Howley Reeves, former pro bodyboarder from Hawaii, one of the legends of the sport. I do believe he actually competed in the Legends division at Pipeline this season.
Yes, everybody was excited to see him along with a lot of other riders, but it was Harry Antapala that went out there and laid down the law, and I believe he won that Legends heat. Harry Antapala from Kauai holding it down.
And we can count that as Kauai Classic reference number 2 today. Meanwhile, out in the water, making reference to the rider up and riding.
Oh, nice move right there from Jose Otavio. Can he pull it around? And he punches through the whitewash. People are clapping and cheering on the beach. Big move right there for the local legend, Jose Otavio. Here we go. There's the replay of the beach. Sometimes these graphics get away from the buttons, but you know what? We will bring you the replays when we got them. Look at this. Just a beautiful, compared to yesterday and the day before, gust of wind. It was insane. Now it's beautiful out today. Ryan Hardy.
There's the replay for Hardy's invert. Nice, clean projection. Not the highest, but he projected out and he hit that section perfectly. And here's the replay for Jose Otavio, otherwise known as Zay to his friends.
ARS right there, and it looked like he just lost it, but he was able and forced it around. Nice, clean, perfect ARS from Jose Otavio. Jose Otavio.
Yes, here in Brazil, the J's are pronounced with a J sound. They're not an H sound like in Spanish.
Oh, perfect. Good to know.
And I don't think anybody heard me say that because my mic was away from my mouth.
No, you got your voice carries pretty well. So
I've always been told I have a bit of a booming voice.
Yes,
It gets people's attention, which is a good thing.
I agree. Hey, Jackson,
Where I come from, brother.
check it out. We do have the winner of the last heat with Alex Leon. Where you at, brother?
Yeah, thanks, boys. Down here with a man we haven't seen won an event since Reunion Island last year, but that Alex is back. Alex Uranga, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're holding it down for Basque Country. You're the only Basque boy on the tour.
Yeah, I'm the just one, but I'm not walking alone. I have some friends in my back, so they pushing me all the time. Yeah.
And how'd you find that heat then? I mean, you had Jeff Hubbard, who's unbelievable in small waves. Eda Luciano as well, Brazilian on his home turf. You won yesterday in your heat and you managed to win again and knock out some 2 big names.
Yeah, there are days and other days that sometimes you get the best waves and the other days you can't get anything. Just I trust in me and I try to make the best that I can do it. So I'm happy to do it like this and it's good, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're a punchy body. You punch off sections, and this sort of conditions suit your sort of surfing. You punch out off the lip. Your moves are pretty big, so they look good, and it suits you. And you must be happy with it, the way you're surfing.
Yeah, I think that I surf well and really fluid. Just I wanna keep in this way, and I'm so happy to do it. And yeah, it's sometimes I surf with these conditions, but I like it the other ones too, like just array or reef waves or everything, yeah.
Well, this is your first year on tour, so you're looking for a good win. You haven't had any major wins this year, so this should be one of your most important events, I'd say.
So all the comps of GSS are really important for me. That one is so important because in the first comps I can't get any good scores, so I'm trying to get some better scores to climb a little bit in the ranking, you know.
Yeah, climb your way up. That's it. I mean, Alex Uranga, he came from a trialist position last year in Reunion Island, took that event out. So, mate, you can do it here, can't you?
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right. I'm sure Basque Country are watching. Your boy. Back to you boys in the booth.
Nice. Congratulations to Alex Uranga, the winner of the last heat, taking out Eder Luciano. And yes, Jeff Hubbard placing third and not advancing on. Currently out in the water, round number 3, heat number 6. We have Guillermo Tamega leading the charge with a total combined score of his top 2 waves of 11.43. Jose Octavio, an 8.83. And he needs a 6.8 wave to take that first place spot from GT. But Ryan Hardy, now he needs to hit the gas and look for a 3.35 wave to get into that second place spot. Ryan Hardy sitting on 2 waves, a 5.48 and a 3.13. And Marceli right there, she's the right-hand man to the organizer, Giuliano Enciago. And she's the one with the wristbands.
She's also been the one providing Manny with his 25 cups of coffee in the morning and our lunch in the afternoon. Frango com feijão e arroz.
That's all I've been eating is chicken.
Chicken with beans and rice?
Yes, and I'm feeling it, man. I gained like 10 pounds in the last 4 days in Brazil.
That's all right. The one thing can be said, the Brazilians are making sure we are well-fed and well-tended to.
Oh, yeah, it's been actually a really pretty cool experience so far. Everybody's been taking good care of us. Never been hungry, never been thirsty. There's always been somebody there to take care of you. The hospitality and the passion for bodyboarding itself is amazing here in Brazil. Welcome.
I tell you what, Manny, there's a reason why I enjoy living down here so much. You know, eat well. The waves are pretty consistent. It's beautiful.
Oh, I thought it was because you didn't want to go bodyboarding on the beaches where there's snow on the sand.
I won't lie, I've had my fill of snow-covered beaches.
Oh.
Zé Octavio up and riding on that one, pulls into a little closeout barrel.
Welcome, everybody. If you're just tuning in, this is it. Heat number 6 out in the water. This is the Itacoatiara Pro, sponsored by Pride.
Uzuke.com and net.
Yes, thank you for tuning in from all over the world. Juan is tuning in, going for Tamega in this heat. Latin America represent. So that's coming from Juan Chiriano.
All right. Manny, you know what? I was looking at something. You mentioned Jeff Hubbard going down in that last heat. Coming into this event, he was sitting second in the rankings with Mitch Rollins right behind him, less than 100 points behind. That means that Jeff's probably going to bump down to the 3rd position after this event because Mitch is still alive in competition. So there's going to be a shuffling in the IBA World Tour point standings after this event.
Well, that will take effect. He's coming up in heat number 7, Mitch Rollins, Michael Novi, and Joao Zeke. If Mitch Rollins does advance on to round number 4, definitely Jeff Hubbard will get bumped from that position, most likely from Mitch Rollins.
So some critical points at stake at this event here at the halfway point of the 2012 IBA GSS World Tour. There could be some serious fallout after this event with the point standings.
Round number 3 is a critical round. It's an elimination round, and that's why a lot of guys are putting everything on the line right now. You see them forcing maneuvers at the very end of the wave, adding combinations all the way across the wave, and a lot of people notice even big waves, one maneuver waves are high scoring, so they're playing the game to try to get the most points on each wave to make it out of round number 3. Round number 4 is a non-elimination round, and that's where you want to be. You win, you go straight to the quarters. You get second or third. Second goes to round 6. Third and fourth will go to round 5. So very crucial round coming up. We're going to give you the heads up and the thumbs up if we go into round number 4. We're still standing by to hear the call on that from the the contest director, Alex Leon, and the judges and the riders. Look at this, out the back, taking a look.
More wave action coming through. A couple of our riders paddling for the horizon, trying to get through those oncoming waves. What's the worst wave you've ever been caught on the inside of, Manny?
I got at my home break, believe it or not. It's a beach break similar to this, but not as well. Actually, there was a sandbar set up, and it was coming in just like this and hitting that sandbar, just unloading like really thick lips on this shallow sandbar, and I went to go duck dive, and it was too shallow. My board slipped out from under me, and this just thick lip pounded me to the ground. And I'm sure a lot of guys in the last 3 days got that same kind of pounding because it's been pretty intense here in Itacoatiara.
Most definitely. Forget who it was. One of our riders talking about how it is going from deep water to very shallow water. And we've seen it a lot with the video footage out in front. Right there, you can kind of see a defining line where the whitewater is on the inside, a lot of turbulent current. It gets very shallow in there. And a lot of the bigger waves, when they break, not only are the waves spitting, but they're blowing out the back, and you're seeing all the sand just dredging up off the bottom into the whitewater. So it's almost sandy explosions and just sucking the sand off and blowing it up into the air. Like little bombs going off.
I'm pretty jealous of that guy jumping in the water right there. Ryan Hardy up and riding. Here we go. What can he do? Bouncing on to the inside. I hope he doesn't run over that guy that's in the water. A nice, clean banking reverse right there from Ryan Hardy. Not much there for him to do anything except for get as much speed as possible and end it with a maneuver at the end of that wave. So Ryan Hardy.
Yeah, I noticed while I was walking around the riders area that out in the water, there's a lot of free surfers at both ends of
Here we go.
I've been riding Zaya.
Oh, my!
Wow! Going big on that one. The local wild card showing just why he was given that wild card spot.
Unreal. Jose Otavio showing exactly why he has that wild card. I mean, again, you want to see some big, heavy riding, watch this guy on YouTube, punch in his name, and he's doing this stuff on like 8 to 10 foot waves, but this is perfect. Big backflip right there.
He got really good projection on that, Manny, and handled the landing nicely, got it around. Nice wave there for the Itacoatiaran wild card.
I need to get myself some hot pants. Do they have colorful ones?
Colorful ones, solid color ones, whatever you want, brother.
All right, 8 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Guilherme Tamega in a commanding lead right now. Ryan Hardy moves into second place with that last wave of his, a 3.75 for that. Hold on. Sorry. Wait a second. You just saw it live on your screen. We saw a situation change right in front of your face. Ryan Hardy getting knocked back down to third position. And then Jose Otavio's wave comes in solid at a 7.38.
That's going to vault him into that top spot. Yeah. So the wild card putting it to the seasoned tour veterans at the moment. Still 7.5 minutes remaining, but this just shows how tough the competition is out there.
Here he is up and riding again in blue. Jose Otavio, another section. Oh, banks a reverse, an air reverse off the end of that wave right there, but cannot hold on and just loses his grip on his board, and that's all she wrote for Jose Otavio.
A lot of the riders, with their decision to try and drive for speed and get that one big maneuver off of these smaller waves, it's almost turned into a free surf session for some of these guys, which is actually pretty cool to see. You know, they're taking off on these waves, and instead of trying to get multiple maneuvers off, they're just pumping for speed, adjusting the trim lines, driving off the bottom, and trying to boost as big as possible.
This is a heavy heat right here. One of these riders, Guilherme, Ryan Hardy, or Jose, will not advance on. That's crazy.
Yeah, we've already seen two-time world champ Jeff Hubbard, the number 2 ranked rider in the world coming into this event, bow out unexpectedly early. I have a feeling that's not going to be the first one we see.
No, I mean, they're going to start falling down. The dominoes are going to start falling down. The top 24 riders are starting to meet their fate and get knocked out of the event. Aubrey Laverne, the 2010 world champion, got knocked out as well. 6 minutes remaining, and here is where we're at. Guilherme Tamega, better watch out. Ryan Hardy only needs a 5.95 for that second place position. First and second will advance on to round number 4. Third place, sayonara.
Yeah, third place, pack up the board bag, cruise home, go get yourself some meal and call it a day, because that'll be all she wrote. But you mentioned We saw Amaury Laverne bow out in his heat. He came in ranked 10th in points. He's another one looking at, having to watch his back points-wise after this event. A lot of guys came into this event looking at this as a pivotal point in the tour for the season, and we're seeing it become exactly that.
Round number 3, heat number 6, out in the water, another intense heat. And then coming up next, we have Mitch Rollins, Michael Novi, and Joao Zeke, followed by heat number 8, the 2 South Africans versus the Brazilian, Mark McCarthy, Jared Houston, and Leonardo Costa. So stay tuned. We have more action in round number 3, bringing it to you live from Brazil for the Itacoatiara Pro, sponsored by Pride, Uzeki.com, and Net. Look at the water. I just want to get out there and start swimming with my hot pants.
I am kicking myself that I left my board and fins at the hotel room because I am so ready to bail out of the booth and go jump in the water.
Yeah, it's pretty inviting out there. Unbelievable.
So, and with the smaller conditions, there's still a lot of power out there. Still some really punchy waves coming through, but I'm not worried about paddling out and breaking my neck today.
I know we were handed a swell forecast.
It's there at the bottom of the pile. I was
Bingo.
showing it to Jared Houston and Mike Stewart, getting those guys amped on what's to come for tomorrow afternoon and the day after. Up and riding. Zé Otávio punches a nice roll off of that section, setting up, looking for the inside, still going. Hits a little invert off of that inside side wave.
Oh, my.
So Zé Otávio worked that one pretty good. And you're right over there, Manny?
Everything's all good over here in Chapter 5. So we do have a swell coming, and we're going to find out if we're going to run round number 4 today. Jose Otavio's last wave.
Here you can see him driving off the bottom, punches a nice clean roll. It separates himself from the wave, nice clean extension. And here you go. Hits a nice invert off of that little oncoming side wave section. It didn't seem like that little side wave was going to have any power, but he still hit a nice, clean, effortless invert off of that.
I think what the call, I'm trying to relay some messages, and the call is still being made to run round number 4. And I think what the judges, that everybody's going to agree on is let's do round number 4. Let's get another round out of the way so we have those days in the window to play with. There is swell in the forecast, so it's looking good. And why not have the end of the contest in some of the bigger surf? So it's going to be very interesting to see how the swell actually pans out in the coming days. So we will give you the official word if we're going to run round number 4 today. And I'm gonna say I think we are.
Yeah, I'm going to say that we probably will just because it's beautiful out there, and the waves are fun. They're very competitive out there. There's still the punch, and there you can see the rundown. The guys out enjoying the conditions out there, throwing it down. Jose Otavio with a 6.38 on his last wave. That becomes his new second high score. It's just building on his lead. The wild card in front of the 2 vets right now. Interesting to keep an eye on this. Guilherme Tamega in second, Ryan Hardy in third. Hardy only needs a 5.95 to move into advancing position,
Which he can easily do.
So Tamega's going to have to play priority to his benefit, keep an eye on the waves, and try and fend off Ryan Hardy.
Once again, welcome everybody to the Itacoatiara Pro, sponsored by Pride, Uzeki.com, and Net. We love that you guys are all tuning in from all over the world. Kevin, thank you for being online still with Jack Moore. Also, Jack Gleason, still awake in Australia. All the Australians tuning in right now, shout out to all of you. I know it's late in Monday morning, or is it Monday morning or Tuesday morning for you guys? Either way, it's early. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is it. Steve Action Jackson and myself, Manny V, are giving you the live feed. We have heat number 6 currently out in the water. Ryan Hardy, is he going to meet his demise for the event here in this heat? He has about 2 minutes remaining to catch a wave of a 5.95 or higher and knock out Guilherme Tamega from that second place spot. 3 riders out there, 2 advance on to round number 4. One of them is going to call it an event. Look at this. Ryan Hardy paddling hard to try to get in position. This could be it right here. Ryan Hardy turning around. Ryan Hardy paddling in. Takeoff roll right there for Ryan Hardy.
Wow, the old school Rolo takeoff from Ryan Hardy. Still up and going, throws a spin in the pocket, throws another roll. Still going, rolls through that closeout section, and here he comes through the white where he's kicking real hard. And here he comes out at the last second.
Wow. Did Guilherme Tamega get knocked out in the last few seconds again by an Australian in this heat? We will see. Jose Octavio.